back for our second week back here at the OK Tower, ready to bring you tonight's bloopers in 4K. Those of you who don't have a 4K television or any 4K device in your home, you must buy a TV with a 4K display. If you already have a 4K television or device, we're good to go. So now let's see about getting all the bloopers in there, starting with Despicable Me 4. Mr. Polish, we are not gonna start off our new episode like this. Let's don't put any movies from Illumination on the 330. Next, Mr. Tin, you put Toy Story 4 on the 330 slide for the first time in 5 years since the original series run with the late Clint Boone in its final season on YouTube. You guys do not need to put animated movies on the 330. And wait a minute, Mr. Pinwheel, are you fast-forwarding our new special, Dog Days of Summer, that we recorded last Tuesday for airing on YouTube on September 26th? Boy, you better give it right back to the guys over at NBC Productions so they can air it on YouTube. It isn't funny. Tell us what you think this is funny about, Mr. Pinstriper fast-forwarding Dog Days of Summer. Type it in the live chat box now. If you have a computer, there's this live chat box to the right of the video player. If you have a smartphone or a tablet, there is a chat window that appears below it just as you get to our video. Tell us what you think about Mr. Pinwheel fast-forwarding Dog Days of Summer that we recorded last Tuesday. Type it in the live chat box right now. Pinwheel, I can't believe you fast forwarded our new special, Dog Days of Summer, on a 4K master tape. Here, before you give it to the guys over at NBC Productions, I'm gonna show it to Mike Grogan. Give it to me. Mr. Pinwheel, Mike Grogan is gonna come in here so he can see our new special Dog Days of Summer. And you put Wednesday 9:30, 8:30 Central on the 3:30. Mr. Pinwheel, our new 3:30 Bloopers special, Dog Days of Summer, does not air this Wednesday at 9:30, 8:30 Central. It airs on Thursday, September 26th, showtime 9 o'clock. The 3:30, not Wednesday, 9:30, 8:30 Central.
Mr. Collier, if you say Wednesday 9:30, 8:30 Central one more time, I'm gonna set K95.5 in calls on you.
Mr. Pinwheel, you are not to tell me not to say Wednesday 9:30, 8:30 Central one more time. And now look, what you did, you put K9 as a reference to a dog, or K95.5, Tulsa's new country leader, just like you guys did on our new 3:30 Bloopers special Dog Days of Summer that we did earlier this year with Ron Peachman and Chris Miller. Seriously, Mr. Pinwheel, you're gonna start saying you're a freak this week. Boy, I'm gonna send you to Mike Grogan's Oriel on his children's saying you're a freak.
Shrinkopia. In Frisco, Texas.
Shrinkopia, am I right, Mr. Pinwheel? Because he doesn't belong on the 3:30. No, Mr. Pinwheel, what you have done, you brought up the 1965 ABC sales with practice on screen. Now I'm taking you back to Mike Grogan. Mr. Pinwheel, closed captioning provided by, you put the Seinfeld logo from a closed captioning bumper from 2009. Mr. Pinwheel, you bought the Minion from Illumination Entertainment and Television Code of the National Association of Broadcasters. You are not to put the Seinfeld logo on the 3:30 in 2004. You showed up after the 8-note fanfare from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is being played. I am sending you to the Goodwill store here in downtown Tulsa so I can auction you off. Come on, let's go. Mr. Polisher, by the looks of Steve Harvey, if you bring up Mr. Pinwheel again, you'll be sent to Claremore. And I'm not kidding. If you talk about Mr. Pinwheel, I will sick Donkey Kong on you. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Now here's this next slide. Minute Maid, Mr. Pinwheel. You put Minute Maid on the 3:30. No commercial plugs in a local television news program. Get it right. Pinwheel, you came back from the Goodwill store. Now I'm taking you to the Goodwill auction. The 3:30 Bloopers will be back after intermission. We now return to the 3:30 bloopers. Mr. Pinwheel, I'm going to put you in one of these things right in here, and you are to stand there and not show up on screen again. Because I don't like pinwheels showing up on screen after the 8-note fanfare from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is being played. Okay guys, I'm back. We're ready to do some more bloopers, but this time... Now, Mr. Pinwheel, from CES. Where to track Mr. Pinwheel on Google Maps?
Is that the Goodwill auction?
What? The Goodwill auction in 2024, Mr. Polish? Why were you looking for Mr. Pinwheel on Google Maps?
It's because I was so worried about him leaving the screen.
Boy, you can't be worried about him leaving the screen, because he has to appear on there after the fanfare when he wants to be a millionaire.
No, Mr. Tin. Mr. Pinwheel doesn't need to be appearing on screen after the 8-note fanfare from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yes, I need him to appear on screen with a fanfare.
Mr. Pinnacle, no you don't. You don't need him to be on screen with a fanfare.
Well, then
Come
can I
on.
take him to the Tulsa State Fair? I want to have him as an exhibit.
No, Mr. Pavilion, you cannot take Mr. Pinwheel to the Tulsa State Fair and make him an exhibit.
Oh, man. I wanted to take him to the Tulsa State Fair. Take him out to eat at Casa Bonita. Take him to see Disney on Ice and ride the Sky
Mr.
Ride.
Pinwheel, you are not to take him anywhere. He needs to stay in one of the auction bins at the Goodwill auction if I catch one of you. Taking him out of the auction bin without telling me, I will call Tulsa Police Department and Mike Grogan.
Oh, no. Please don't call Mike Grogan. You a trick.
Mr. Pinwheel, you don't tell me not to call Mike Grogan because he's mean. And speaking of him, here he is now. Mr. Tin, shut up. Mr. Pressure, you brought up Mr. Pinwheel from the Goodwill auction. You are sent to Mike Grogan.
What is wrong now?
Mr. Grogan, Mr. Polish, brought up Mr. Pinwheel from the Goodwill auction, so I had to take him to you. Did you, Mr. Polish?
Yes, I did. Why don't you dare scream in my ear?
Tell me not to scream in your ear. I'll scream in your ear all I want.
I will make you call 911 on Mr. Pinwheel.
And don't you ever make me want to call 911 on Mr. Pinwheel
You can
because he's a
catch
popular
me.
character
No,
on screen. Yes.
no.
You. You stop all that madness or I will send Mr. Pinwheel here.
Mr. Pinwheel is my hero.
In real life, he isn't.
And if he's my hero in real life, I will call Tom
No,
Martin.
Mr. Pinwheel, you will not go over
When he says he has to tell himself that he gets me rescue,
Now, wait a minute, Mr. Grogan. Did you say Agent 99?
Stop this right, I said Agent 99.
Well, then I'm gonna party like it's 1999.
Party like it's 1999. I love it.
Just wait a serious, Mr. Bradshaw. If I did
Okay
it.
guys, you can go on back to the control room.
I swear to the good universe, if you bring up Mr. Pinwheel again from the Goodwill auction, I will stick the 1965 NAB seal of good practice on you. Do you understand, Mr. Polish?
Yes, sir.
Hey! You better say it nicely, Mr. Pinwheel, or I will send you back to Mike Grogan.
Mr. Collier, Mike Grogan is mean. I don't want to go to his office.
I'm taking you back to him now.
I'm not Mr. Power Nation. I am Mr. Polish. Yes, sir. I understand.
Mr. Pinwheel, you are not saying it nicely. I am taking you back to Mike Grogan.
Oh, well, Zach Happy, who is watching us on YouTube on a Saturday night, church on Sunday
Mr.
morning.
Pinwheel,
Hey
you are not...
everyone, this is Mr. T. If you've enjoyed this video so far, please leave a like and subscribe to the Mr. G-Man official channel. Thank you.
Mr. Tim, this is very serious. I was taking Mr. Polish back to Mike Grogan, and you're gonna start talking about YouTube. Like and subscribe. You know that I'm the only one who reminds everyone on YouTube to like and subscribe. If you've enjoyed the video so far, please leave a like and subscribe to the Mr. G-Man official channel. Thank you. Now, Mr. Tim, you stand here while I take Mr. Polish back to Mike Grogan. On the 3:30 Bloopers episode, because that is against copyright. Play something else, like It's a Small World.
What? No!
Mr. Polish refused to say yes, sir, when I warned him about Mr. Pinwheel, so we had to come back here.
Goodbye, Mr. Polish.
Thank you, Mr. Grogan, for getting rid of Mr. Polish.
You are very welcome, Mr. Collier. This is the first time I've let him out for the week.
Well, looks like next week, when we go in the morning, it'll be like Mike and Mike in the morning on ESPN. But this time, it's Mike and Mike in the morning from his office on the next 3:30 Bloopers. And that's gonna be like next week.
Oh yeah, it would be great if we had our next episode next week, like Mike and Mike in the morning, in case Mr. Polish doesn't show up, that's for sure.
Yeah, and speaking of that, looks like we're gonna call it a week. That's gonna do it for us. We're back next week, Thursday, December 26th, same time, 9 o'clock. Hope you guys click the notification button to get notified when the show starts. I'm Mike Collier. Darren Polish is out. He's Mike Grogan. Mr. Tim will be here. This has been the 3:30 Bloopers.
Yeah, you said it. The 3:30 Bloopers is right. We'll be here now.
Oh, Mr. Tim, you pulled up a picture of Laura Bach when she is not to be at News Channeling on the 3:30. Go home.